Hello, my YouTube grandbabies. I'm glad to see you. My cat Booty will be joining us for part of today. When I was practicing law, she used to love to sit here on the desk of my office and let me pet her, and she still does. Some of my grandbabies are asking about issues involving depression. My grandbaby, Dead M15, wants to know how to deal with depression. My grandbaby Dark Frost XX says she has really bad depression. My grandbaby Jonathan Jansen says he is very depressed and has even considered killing himself. My grandbaby The Sims Lover 0810 says she is very depressed after her boyfriend cheated on her with her best friend. My grandbaby Accepting Control is feeling worthless. My grandbaby Darling Moon is concerned about the depression that returning veterans struggle with. Dedium, Dark Frost, Jonathan, Sims Lover, Accepting Control, and Darling Moon. Depression is a combination of the feeling of anger and sadness. Anger and sadness are natural feelings that all of us have. But sometimes those feelings are so intense that they become depression. Depression drains your energy, your hope, and your drive, making it difficult to do what you need to do to feel better. Feeling better takes time, but you can get there if you make positive choices for yourself every day and draw on the support of others. Simple lifestyle changes can make a dent in your depression, like challenging the negative voices in your head, exercising every day, eating healthy food instead of the junk food that you crave, and avoiding the urge to isolate yourself. Recovering from depression requires action, but taking action when you're depressed is hard. In fact, just thinking about the things you need to do to feel better, like going for a walk or spending time with friends, can be exhausting. That's the catch-22 of depression recovery. The things that help the most are the things that are the most difficult to do. But there's a difference between difficult and impossible. To recover from depression, start with a few goals and slowly build from there. Take things 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day at a time. Spend your time just doing the next indicated thing. Small steps will quickly add up to increase your energy. Share what you're going through with the people you love and trust. Ask for the help and the support you need. Try to keep up with social activities even if you don't feel like it. Human connections are important, but pets can bring joy and companionship into your life and help you feel less isolated. Taking care of a pet can get you outside yourself and give you a sense of being needed, and both of those things will help you overcome depression. The feeling of depression puts a negative spin on everything, including the way you see yourself, the situations you encounter, and your expectations for the future. But you can't just think happy thoughts. The trick to thinking positive is to replace the negative thoughts with more balanced thoughts. Challenge negative thinking. Ask yourself if you'd tell someone else what you're telling yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. You can be kind while being realistic. Stop holding yourself to impossibly high standards and then beating yourself up when you fail to meet them. Here are some thought patterns that need to be avoided. All or nothing thinking. That's looking at things in black or white categories with no middle ground. If I don't do this, I'm a total failure. Overgeneralization. Taking a single negative experience and expecting it to hold true forever. I can't do anything right. A mental filter. Ignoring positive events and focusing on the negative. Noticing the thing that went wrong rather than all the things that went right. diminishing the positive. That's coming up with reasons why positive events don't count. She said she had a good time, but I think she was just being nice. Jumping to conclusions. That's making negative interpretations without any actual evidence. Acting like a mind reader. He must think I'm pathetic. Or a fortune teller. I'll be stuck at this job forever. Emotional reasoning. Believing that the way you feel reflects reality. I feel like such a loser. I really am no good. Shoulds and should nots. Holding yourself to a strict list of what you should and shouldn't do. And beating yourself up if you don't live up to your rules. Labeling. Labeling yourself based on mistakes and perceived shortcomings. I'm a failure, an idiot, a loser. Changing the way you think is important, and your mental state is very important. But in order to overcome depression, you also need to take care of your body. Aim for 8 hours of sleep every night. Expose yourself to a little sunlight every day. Get outside, take a short walk, people watch on a park bench, or sit out in the garden. Figure out the things in your life that are stressing you out, and then make a plan to avoid them or to reduce their impact. Practicing relaxation techniques daily can help relieve depression symptoms, reduce stress, and boost feelings of joy and well-being. When you're depressed, you can't force yourself to have fun or to experience pleasure, but you can choose to do the things that you used to enjoy. Push yourself to do things even when you don't feel like it. You'll be surprised at how much better you feel once you're out in the world. Even if your depression doesn't lift immediately, you'll gradually feel more upbeat and energetic when you make yourself do fun activities. If your depression keeps getting worse and worse, seek professional help. Needing additional help doesn't mean you're weak. Sometimes the negative thinking of depression can make you feel like you're a lost cause, but depression can be treated, and you can feel better. Now, all my grandbabies, Grandma wants to know, would you rather be the most popular kid in school or the smartest kid in school? Leave an answer below to let me know. Remember, you can ask Grandma anything. If you ask in a comment to an Ask Grandma video or on the channel page, I might answer in a video. But if you ask in a personal message, my answer will be private. See you soon.